Everyone has heard this saying before: laughter is the best medicine. Now, as this may be the case for most people, it certainly was not for a man by the name of Chrysippus, who was one of the first men in history to die from laughter. Hi, I'm Wesley Manning, and I would like to take this opportunity to inform you of the man who died of laughter, which displays that there is truly some form of danger in everything that we do. Chrysippus was a Greek philosopher born in the year 279 BC. He studied in Athens and excelled in philosophical studies, writing almost 700 different works in his lifetime, most of which were unfortunately lost. Now, during the year 204 BC, Chrysippus reportedly saw a donkey while he was at a party eating his figs and yelled, "Now give the donkey some wine to wash down the figs." He then started laughing so hard at his own joke that he fell on the ground and started shaking uncontrollably with foam coming out of his mouth. The people around him tried to save him, but there was nothing they could do. He simply just died. Now, as odd as this might seem, there are many other cases reported in history, one of which comes to mind. One more report was in 500 BC when a Greek painter died laughing after he painted the goddess Aphrodite as an elderly woman. Now, according to medical sources, this type of death is very rare, but it is indeed possible. A seemingly harmless, uncontrollable fit of laughter can cause cardiac arrest, asphyxiation, or loss of consciousness. In addition, laughter can trigger death in certain tissues in the body, in a certain part of the brain, which leads to the death of the person. Finally, laughter can cause a condition known as Seinfeld Cinco, which is actually named after a person who died watching a very funny episode of the TV show Seinfeld. And this is when a muscle loses strength due to laughter, which results in restricted blood flow to the brain and a loss of consciousness that can create trauma in the brain, in the central portion of the brain, that can actually lead to death. Now, I've said all of this to remind you that something even as innocent as laughter could potentially lead to death. Which actually brings me to my last point. In the case of this coronavirus today, it actually is indeed not dangerous at all, but people have hyped it up so much and have gotten so afraid of it that they believe that it can instantly kill them. So stay safe out there, and thank you.